Hi guys, it's Wolverine here, guys. Guys, it's coming. It's coming. Incredible news are coming out. All right, guys, you guys are blessed. You're going to have a beautiful life. We're going to help humanity. Take care, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi guys, it's Wolverine here, guys. I'm just having a cup of coffee here, actually close to my neighborhood here, guys. So I just want to tell you that I'm ready. Things are definitely moving. Things are definitely actually are happening. Okay, even if you guys don't see it, we're getting some wonderful news that are coming through, guys, and that opera hopefully will be coming soon. A lot of people say, no, I haven't heard anything, or nothing's happening, right? Because you're talking about 4B, that famous 4B. Right, I'm talking about bondholders. It's definitely happening. All right, a lot of platforms now actually are going to be blessed. Okay, so that's all I can tell you at the moment, guys. Okay, so I'm just happy and relieved that this is all coming through. The 4B, we're just waiting actually to get those emails through for today or tomorrow, but it's definitely happening. Take care, guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.
All right, let's talk about the intel where we are now. Here's my disclaimer. I should do this on every call, but I don't really think to do it. But you guys realize by now I have information that nobody else has. I do bring it when it's applicable, when I can share it with you guys. We have contacts, and I've told you guys in the past some of who these contacts are, and some of them are remarkable. They know things, and sometimes they tell us things that I just can't bring out on the big call. But what I can tell you is when I get information and it's verified, let's say by 4 or 5 different sources that don't know each other, it's something that I take very seriously, and I think, oh man, this is it. This is happening. We got it from this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And it's looking good, looking very good. And so when I get enthusiastic and bring out intel, and just like last Thursday, I was just about calling it. I did everything to call it. I know. But it didn't happen yet. And even the information that we got from, I'm going to say Saturday, Sunday, Monday, was indicating that we had and this is what one of the sources said, we had a 99.9% chance of being notified today, today. Well, guess what? The 0.1% won. We did not get notified today. And I think we were also told by another source that Tuesday, Wednesday would be blockbuster days for us. And Tuesday was not a blockbuster day yet. I don't think it's going to be. Now, could Wednesday, Thursday be our blockbuster days? I think so. We didn't get the final little push I wanted with Intel right before the big call. So I might get it before I stop talking tonight, or I might get it after the call tonight, or we might even get it tomorrow. I can tell you this much. The Redemption Center leader that we talk to occasionally, when we're able, was expecting an email at 7:15 this morning. And he got the email, and it said, pending. Be prepared to go in at a moment's notice. That was into the Redemption Center as a leader. Now, as far as I know, there was one more email that he would receive that would be an assignment email that would tell him when to go in today or whenever. My knowledge, so far, we did not hear confirmation that second email has come out. The first one called it pending. Be prepared to go in at a moment's notice. But that second email giving the assignment of when to go in did not occur as far as we know today. Now, could it occur overnight? Could it occur in the morning? Could it occur at 7:15 tomorrow morning? And then he goes in at 8 o'clock or whatever? I think that's quite possible. What I did hear was that last Saturday, we've got sources in Iraq that we talked to. We did hear that last Saturday, we were told that Wednesday, which is tomorrow, we should have the new revalued dinar rate published into the official record of Iraq, which they call the Gazette. Now, that would be tomorrow early morning. If that is still on, I think that looks good for us to get our notifications tomorrow. But some sources say that Iraq publishing the rate in the Gazette has nothing to do with us getting this when we get it. I know that Iraq has been called the linchpin for years in terms of the RV, in terms of the GCR and everything moving forward. So I think they're still very important, very much a part of having this go shortly after their newly revalued dinar rate makes its way into the Gazette. But I still think it's important for us. So that's what we heard last Saturday. And remember, we haven't done a call since Thursday last week. So beyond that, we're also hearing that the holdup today, the fact we didn't get it today, might have something to do with the Treasury getting out more USTN paper, new dollar currency, United States Treasury notes into the banks and possibly into the redemption centers. Although I know banks and redemption centers got USTN currency in a year and a half ago. We know who delivered it. We know when they delivered it. We know roughly how much they delivered. And it was put in the vaults. And as far as I know, it's probably still in the vaults. But that new currency should be at the levels they want us to have when we go in. And when will the USN be brought out? I think it will be brought out on whatever first day it is that we go in for exchanges, which could be as early as tomorrow or it could be Thursday. If we got notified tomorrow, which is Wednesday, what did Charlie Ward's guy Rogers say to us? Rogers said, it may not be Charlie Ward's Thursday, but it might be your Thursday. Deflecting from Charlie and saying it would be our Thursday, this Thursday. Now, I'm hoping that's correct. I'm hoping that's right. Maybe we get notified in the morning. Maybe we get it sometime tomorrow when we set appointments for Thursday. I don't know at this point. It's not absolute. As you guys know, all I'm trying to do is give you what I'm hearing and weeding out things that don't matter or that are irrelevant to us. Now, I didn't see these two reports, but I understood that on Newsmax and on Fox, there were short reports about the R&R, about restitution and reconciliation allowance. That's another way to say the R. Restitution and reconciliation allowance. Coming soon. Coming very soon. And I've heard the R&R is going to be there for us that are going in for our exchanges. When we go in, we would have, when we set up our quantum account and we're doing our exchanges, that they would have the R&R money to put into our account, into our quantum accounts. Now, for people that aren't exchanging currency, that are of retirement age, which they're considering 60 years old and older, you would receive your R&R funds, restitution and reconciliation allowance. You would get the R&R money by direct deposit. If you're receiving Social Security, you would get it in that bank account where you get your social. Okay? It's not the increase in Social Security. That's completely separate. But we're hearing that will still be, for R&R, still be this month. It may come down to the last week of this month. At least right now, that's what we're hearing. And the same thing's true of the increase in Social Security. We're hearing that increase is to occur toward the end of February. It's only 28 days, and today is the 18th. We only have 10 more days to go. So I think it's interesting that a report on R&R made its way into Fox News and Newsmax today. I thought that was very interesting. I have heard that the maximum amount of R&R money, now this would be for older individuals that paid a lot of money in taxes, might have gotten married once or twice or 3 times. There are a lot of variables, right? Besides your birth certificate, trading on that. They trade on marriage licenses. They traded on your divorce decree. They traded on a death if you had a spouse and she died or he died, that type of thing. There's money that comes from that. In our own accounts, they've got it. So I've heard the maximum is going to be in around $80, $85 million. So that money can come to somebody who's not even involved in the currencies at all. Now, I don't think that's where most of us will be. I think most of us might be, half of that or less than half of that. But it is something that will help to hydrate our population here, especially older population. Now, remember we had the idea of two age groups, 30 to 45, 45 to 60, and 60 and over would get it as a lump sum, right? Lump sum payment if you're 60 and older. Now they've redone that, and I think everybody that's under retirement age, which I think they're calling 61 retirement age, anybody less than that from age 30 to 61 will get the R&R, whatever that total amount is for them at that age that they started at, which is 30 or 40 or 50 or whatever age, you are. When you start getting it, you'll get it monthly until the age of 61. You'll get it monthly. And the whole amount would be broken down into monthly payments. And you get a payment once a month. And if you're younger than 60, I believe 61, you have to sign something that says that you'll not quit your job, or if you don't have a job, you'll get a job. Basically, they want us to be working and not to just take this and not work for a living. But it's going to be a nice little stipend, really, every month, it sounds to me like. I don't know how to calculate it for younger people that are 30 to 40 to 50 years old. But it's going to be a major deal, and it sounds like it could still go this month, 10 days ago. Why would they bring it on the news, R&R, on the news, on Newsmax and Fox today? I don't know, but I think it's interesting. I think we're very close to getting all of this. Our blessing, hopefully it's still tomorrow or Thursday that we get it, the next couple of days. And then R&R would be there for us when we open our quantum account at the Redemption Center. We would be able to get the additional amount of the R&R. So I think that's what I wanted to cover tonight. So, guys, I wish I could be absolute on this. I'd love to absolutely have an 800 number to put out and call it a celebration call. That's what I was hoping today would be. But you know what? It might be Thursday that we have that celebration call. It could be Thursday. I'm going to say what we need to do is stay enthusiastic for it, have passion, be passionate about the fact that we are that close, and the fact that everything that President Trump is doing and that Elon Musk is doing with Doge is for our benefit. He's finding waste, fraud, and abuse in all government entities, all organizations. And this makes a lot of people on the left very uncomfortable because they're losing power and possible kickbacks from money that was part of USAID, which is not U.S. aid like it spells, but it's United States Agency for International Development, USAID, Agency for International Development. And it might have started out as a good thing, but it sure turned into a real mess. And we're between that and what we found out today about Social Security payments going to over 20 million people that claim to be of the age of 100 plus. I mean, it was just absolutely ridiculous how many people are evidently receiving Social Security checks that haven't been on this earth for a long time. And I've got it broken down. You guys may have seen that breakdown. All the way up to 360 to 369. One individual that's supposed to be 360 to 369 in that age group. And that's just not doable, guys. Now, post-med beds? Yeah. Can we live that long after we get into med bed? Yeah. I think we sure will. It's a little different animal, though, isn't it? That's going to be really good.
Okay, so I've been privy to a little bit of the rumour mill from many different people, and they're all saying the same thing. Now, I can't tell you what they're saying, but all I want you guys to do is go in your heart, dust the cobwebs off your project folders and your currency. Have a good night's sleep, and don't forget the black underwear, the water bottle, and the block of chocolate. or bar of chocolate, not block, bar of chocolate. I wish everyone the best with whatever you plan to do in the future. And just remember, if you are going to gift some funds to family, friends, and you don't want them to ask questions, either give it to them after the NDA period or talk to them about it now. Okay? Either now or after the NDA period. Okay? And everything you do from here on, do with your heart, with love, kindness, and compassion, and empathy. And most of all, the most important thing to do is make sure you have a bloody good time doing it. Make sure you have fun. If it gets too stressful, take some time off and then go back to it. Pace yourself. Try not to do everything all at once. But most of all, enjoy it. Because life is about to get very, very interesting, exciting, adventurous. You're going to meet some wonderful people. You're going to lose some people. But boy, what an adventure. Take care, and I wish everyone the absolute best. Enjoy.
Redemption is now green light. Attention! Redemption has begun and is unstoppable. Payments have been confirmed, schedules are in motion, and mechanisms are in place to ensure no one is left out. The moment we've been waiting for is here. This is not a promise, it is a reality. Are you ready for what's coming? The future has arrived. God speaks. It is real. Payments are a blessing, anointed pastors. You will be witnesses. Dear brothers and sisters of the community, today I share with you my deepest gratitude and joy. We appreciate your unwavering support and remind you that even we have a certain level of confidentiality that prevents us from speaking openly. However, what we can say with certainty is that this process is real. It is a blessing. It is the word and will of the Eternal Father decreed for humanity. Today, I bring you a message that the Eternal Source has placed in my heart for you, dear brothers and sisters. The Creator, the source of all things, says, I have decreed abundance for you. The time of scarcity has ended. It is time to claim what is rightfully yours by divine decree. Listen with your heart and with faith, for the greatness of God is manifesting in your lives. The process of payments is real. It is the fulfillment of a heavenly promise, a tangible proof of divine love and providence. Many holders already have the funds in their hands and are bound by confidentiality, but their testimony is proof that this blessing is in motion. Do not give room to low vibrations that seek to separate you from this wonderful process. Doubt is the whisper of the enemy, but faith is the voice of the Creator in your hearts, and that faith is the key that opens the doors to prosperity. Furthermore, I have a message for those who speak in my name, for those who preach the word. The Creator says, many pastors and preaching brothers have been chosen by me, and I am anointing them as my elect to be at the forefront of this process. Through you, says the Lord, I will pour out vision upon thousands, and you will be witnesses to my words. Beyond dogma and lies, you will speak my truth and show how the abundance I have promised is for all of humanity, regardless of their beliefs. For I make the sun rise upon all. That is why I have declared abundance for all humanity. My love knows no borders or barriers. My mercy extends to everyone, and my goodness flows like an infinite river of blessings. Brothers and sisters, the promise is being fulfilled. It is not a distant hope, nor an illusion. It is the tangible manifestation of divine will. Those who remain steadfast in faith will see with their own eyes the realization of this blessing. The wealth, well-being, and fulfillment that the Creator has promised us are already here. They are already ours. Do not let disbelief divert you from the divine purpose. Do not allow fear to rob you of the inheritance that the Father has prepared for you. Lift your eyes to heaven, for from there comes your help, and the rain of blessings has begun to pour upon this community and all of humanity. Feel the transformative energy of divine love, the warmth of unwavering faith, and the absolute certainty that what was promised is already a reality. This is the time to reap what has been sown in faith. This is the time of divine justice manifesting as prosperity for all. Let joy, jubilation, and gratitude fill our hearts. The wait is over. Abundance has been decreed, and nothing can stop what the Creator has determined. May His will be done on earth as it is in heaven. and may the blessing be received with love and trust by all who have believed in his word. Brothers and sisters, each day is a new opportunity to receive with joy and hope all that the Father has promised us. You are witnesses to this great truth, for abundance flows now and forever. Celebrate, for the payments are a blessing to all humanity. Abundance is real. The promise is real, and the glory belongs to the Eternal Father. So be it, so it is, and so it shall be. Rejoice, for this is the time of victory and the glorious manifestation of heavenly abundance upon the earth. Sincerely, Antonio Diogenes.
Days and weeks. Hi guys, big things are coming over the next days and weeks, especially when they audit Fort Knox and they audit the Federal Reserve. Keep your eyes and ears open. Exciting times are coming.
I promised MAGA said, so does it mean we could RV technically before the rate changes? Could the RV happen with bonds only until Tier 5 goes? Well, the key element here is still the gold-backed currency. Okay, so you guys want to focus on rate, what in-country rate is, and let's forget about Iraq for a second. Pick the country that we're doing, and they've moved into their gold-backed currency or their asset-backed currency. So it's a set number that they'll set it to for that time frame. Okay, and so that then changes everything. That's in technicality the RV. Okay, so bonds are something that has to go before that time frame in technicality. Doesn't mean every single one of them have to go, but they normally are going before that or set up to go with that. And Tier 5, remember, Tier 5 is only for really the rest of the normies out there who don't have currency, but they just have hundreds of dollars of old bills. They're bringing it in and replacing it out with the newer bills. So they're not making an appointment. They're just walking to the bank with their deposit, or they have cash at home, kind of thing.
Richard, I did not get sidetracked with Rumble on that. There's nothing to tell you on the bond side. I keep getting from bond contacts, guys, we're working hard. This thing is moving so quickly. I'm getting the same thing from group folks. We are working, we are at it, but they're not giving me any specifics right now, and I assume that's a good thing. At least that's my assumption. But I got a lot of people. I got a couple of them that haven't been in position and working in years that are just getting covered up, and I'm loving it.
Wolverine commented, "Beloved money, I recognize you as a powerful energy that flows towards me with ease and abundance. I welcome you into my life without fear or limitations, with the certainty that I deserve all the good you offer me. Today I choose to relate with you from love and gratitude. I honor you as a tool to fulfill my dreams, create well-being, and share with others. Thank you for coming to me in unexpected and wonderful ways, always at a perfect moment. I trust in you, I trust in myself, and I trust in the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Abundance is my natural state, and I'm ready to receive it with love and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Forwarded from Melania Stacia Romanoff. AJ on X, Friday 18, 2025, 7:21 p.m. Just in case you were wondering too. Comment by Brent Chazen. AJ, do you think Iraq will go bankrupt in the coming weeks? Thanks, AJ. Oh my God, no. They have 117 billion in currency reserves. Iraq CBI just said every dinar is backed by the dollar. This was posted on the Chosen Ones Telegram by Dinar Revolution on X. Posted February 18, 2025 at 6:15 p.m. Do you think Iraq is doing everything at the same rate? Absolutely not. Closed-door meetings, disinformation from their news outlet, etc. Ladies and gentlemen, don't give up because you'll regret it. These types of opportunities don't come knocking often. Congratulations to the holders and the ones who held the line. Big kudos to Majid, Proletario 1, that'll be Ariel, SNWSE21, brothers, all the research and work done to bring information and updates to the people. Great job. Enjoy the good energies and bring positive vibes to the universe in this amazing journey. I will say it again. RV is inevitable. We will prevail and lives will transition into greatness. Alert. Turn on notifications. Drops coming soon. This was posted on the Chosen Ones Telegram, forwarded from A2Z Dreams RV and XRP channel. Zoom News. Breaking. Head of the Iraqi Parliamentary Finance Committee, Atwan al-Atwani, confirmed no sanctions on Iraq's financial institutions and assured public salaries are secure. This follows the Iraqi Central Bank's decision to block 5 local banks from US dollar transactions after discussions with the US Treasury and Federal Reserve to combat money laundering and illegal dollar transfers out of the country. The new region on X. Iraq's Federal Supreme Court on Tuesday issued its verdict on the lawsuit filed by President Abdul Latif Rashid regarding the salaries of Kurdistan region's civil servants, ruling to nationalize the region's salary using the same measures as Baghdad's. News on salary is steady today. Just get these people paid already so they can stop starving on the streets. Exactly. This was posted on the Chosen Ones Telegram page. Crypto trader on X, #IQD. Financial deficit document turns the table. Will Baghdad ask Washington for help? Spending in addition to the issuance of American sanctions on Iraqi banks and preventing them from dealing in dollars and external financial transfers. The document, while addressing the Prime Minister's office on February 9th, showed that the Treasury suffers from a large deficit in financing the Iraq can request economic assistance from America as this article requires, and it is available accordingly, and the agreement is binding on both parties under Article 102 of the United Nations Charter. The legal expert explained that the 2005 Charter may request economic assistance from the United Nations under the article of the United Nations Charter. Al-Tamimi explained, it is known that ISIS was placed under Chapter 7 by virtue of UN security. And then the legal expert explained that the 2005 International Convention Against Corruption issued by the United Nations, which Iraq signed in 2007, allows Iraq to request the United Nations to recover smuggled funds as money laundering and financial corruption, as many countries have done, including Nigeria, the Philippines, and Singapore. Cable Time on X. Are they airing the fact that they are asking permission from UST to RV? And this was posted 9:51 a.m. 2/18/25. Crypto trader responds, UST has the final say. They would do today if it were up to them, but US wants to ensure that the benefits reach the average citizen, not Iran, of any RV. The final pieces of the puzzle are being set by US by sanctioning Iran so that they come to the negotiating tables. Majid on X. This was posted 5:53 p.m. February 19, 2025. Majid comments. Alert. The Minister of Finance admits the problem of financing salaries, even though oil is above $70 and the US sanctions have not yet begun. What happens if oil drops or new sanctions are imposed on the banking system? The result, the collapse of the dinar, a crazy jump in the dollar, and an immediate erosion of income, making a popular uprising inevitable and containing it almost impossible. Urgent solution. raise the exchange rate to ease pressure on oil revenues in dollars. Yes, this decision is unpopular and the Prime Minister is avoiding it for electoral reasons. But are we waiting for the collapse? What is coming is more difficult than some imagine. 218 source message. You're beginning to learn your body more. You're listening in new ways. You know when you need space versus when you desire stimulation. Those inherent cues that were always there are suddenly so much more obvious. They haven't changed, but you have. That's what happens when you're more intentional. One of the many upgrades that come with being more in tune and present with thyself. Years of planting seeds, and you're now getting to harvest them. Let that sink in. Source message.